Alright, so we've got chapter 4 in a couple days, and with it they already teased that there was going to be new units, which is obvious because banners leave in a couple days. And of course, new story and hopefully new events. We're going to see a lot of new stuff on Wednesday. So let's just check the banners out real quick so I could show you what I'm talking about, and you could kind of gauge when the banners are leaving for you, because it's easier to tell on real time because I'm posting this in the morning. So you could just check the banners, and this is when they leave, and we should technically get either a maintenance when they leave or new banners right away, but I don't think it's going to be a maintenance, but it could be because they did that for raids, so it might also be that. But for me, it's leaving at 3 p.m. EST on the daily reset on Wednesday. You should be getting new banners. Now, what you should be preparing for is obviously chapter 4 story, and also we're going to talk about what you should be doing for units too. But as for the story, you're going to want to progress as quickly as you can because, you know, I mean, hey, if you want to min-max, I'm telling you how. So first off, keep the the 6 daily story tickets you get for then, but you're also going to be getting 5 total story tickets when you complete up to chapter 3, episode 2. You're going to get your extra 5, but there is also another way. You could just go to the battle pass, and then inside the battle pass, if you have not claimed it yet, and if you have bought the battle pass, you could see here that there is a story ticket. So day 1, you could do 12. And you could buy more if you really want, but I don't really think so. So story-wise, make sure you're prepared for that there is going to be new story, right? So don't waste it on Memory Hall, because obviously this is going to give you more than Memory Hall either way, because usually it gives like 30 or 40 if I remember correctly. And if you complete an episode, it gives you like 120, I think. So just make sure that at least you do that. Now, as for the units, pretty sure it's, yeah, so this one, Fauna and Lich are both attackers, right? Both of them are attackers. Logos have changed now. But Lich is an attacker and so is Fauna. So we could guess that these should be the units coming out on Wednesday. Now, I'm not saying these are 100%, but you should imagine that at least Lich is coming out because with Chapter 4 would make sense. But it is a possibility with Fauna because of the fact that this was the banner order shown, and a step up would make sense mid-month or mid-season instead of beginning season, because beginning season has its special type of banner. So at least for now, we should imagine Lich guaranteed, in my opinion. Could be wrong. And Fauna maybe. Now, they're both attackers. So what you're going to want to do is, first off, to prepare their affinity food. So with affinity food, if it wants to load, you're going to be able to get some in World 1 for attackers. Once you've hit the 3rd friendship stage, you could get it weekly, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I could buy another one. Let's go. I'll do that right after. And then if you get, I don't know how you would at this point, but if you got far enough, you could get the weekly one here too at world level 3. But the other ones don't really work, obviously. And then except for that, you could get some in overworld missions and stuff like that, right? So just check all those places to see if you could get, and just start saving. So far, I think I have 2. I'm going to be focusing mainly on Lich. If we check, where is it? Right now, I have 2. So these are both going to be put directly into Lich. And I'll be able to buy this soon because I'll do some stuff to get the last 9 medals needed. Now, except for that, make sure that you keep your rank up shards. Let's go back. Make sure you keep these, because you're going to need them. Where is it? You're going to need them. And make sure not to use any SSRs. So these, I mean, just you're going to get them in Mage's Path mainly. And then if you level up SSR, or level up the affinity of SSRs, you're going to be able to get that. So make sure that's good. And then obviously the XP too. Do XP if you can. I could probably do the next difficulty. I'm going to try that out later. But right now, personally, I've got, where is it? I've got a bunch. Enough to get him quite high up. Now, as for their gear sets, if you want to start preparing, for Lich, I think you're best getting crit and attack. Because basically, this crit, I'm talking about this one specifically, because he already gets a lot of crit rate, so this one's going to give him crit damage. And if you could get the gold pieces, even better, because this is 22% crit damage. And also with M attack, 2-piece if you want. I think 4-piece for this, and then 2-piece this could work, or 4-piece attack and 2-piece this, either or, would definitely work for Lich because he's a crit unit. So you're going to be good for that. And as for Fauna, what you're going to want is attack gear, because she is a burning unit and she scales off of her M attack and attack. So you're gonna be where is it? Oh, it is here. You're gonna be going for these pieces, and you're also gonna be going for the accuracy. If I could find it, yes, this piece, because this one, if I remember correctly, if I'm understanding correctly, this one's going to increase burn chance, and since she is a burning unit, you're going to want to use this with her, right? So that's definitely the 2 things that you're going to want for Fauna, because accuracy, very good, especially if you're going to use her with Fuego. And also, just to rephrase one more time, the units that are going to be good, let me show you. So let's not go here. So the units that are going to be good with Lich is obviously Yami, because he is also a crit unit, especially if you have the skill page. Yami is going to be critting more on his, I'm pretty sure it's this, yes, so he gets an extra crit rate. He has a crit damage passive. This one's his crit damage passive. And then Finral is going to be giving a crit rate boost. Where's Finral? Finral is going to be giving a crit rate boost. So you're going to be wanting to pair him up with Finral with 22%. Because then Lich is going to have like probably 60 to 70% crit rate without even trying for gear, which would be amazing. Then you could build up his crit damage, and Lich is going to be doing Unga Bunga damage, right? Now, for Fauna, you're going to be wanting to pair him first off with Fuego, because he gets increased damage, 30% on skill 1 and then 40% on ultimate when there is a burn active or a DLT active. So pairing it with Fauna is going to make him first stack a lot of burning, and 2, just make him do more damage. Same thing with Leopold. He already has a 150% multiplier, and with the burn on, it's going to be an extra 50%, so 200%. Fauna is going to be good if you have burning units already, and except for Magna. And then Lich is going to be good, especially for red Yami, or just any red unit, because of the fact that blue is so dominant right now, and it's like, it kind of gets you scared. So obviously, Lich and Fauna will both be good. Who you should summon on, we'll talk about that later, if Fauna does come out. But those are like the 2 gear sets you should try to remember, and just trying to grind everything for them, because, you know, when you're starting that day, you're not going to want to really grind, right? Now, if we do check Lich's kit, because I'll just go over that with you guys, to explain a bit more, his skill 1 increases crit rate, skill 2 increases crit rate and defense penetration, then skill 3 increases crit rate. Now skill 3 is an AoE ultimate, which means AoE ultimates have the highest AoE multiplier in the game, and you have to be an attacker to have that 80% multiplier for an AoE, and he has it. So this is going to be doing stupid good damage, and considering that he is an SSR, I'm talking so quick, oh my, considering he's an SSR, you will be doing a lot of damage with this and just going crazy. Now as for Fauna, she has a double AoE, if I remember correctly from what I've seen. Don't ask me how I know, but double fire AoE, or one's gonna burn and one's just gonna do big damage. So Fauna, if she is coming out, you're gonna want. So make sure you're preparing. And of course for crystals, good luck with that. I have a video on crystal guide if you want to check that out. Basically did cover everything in that video, so that's basically gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this helps, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Good ciao.